Will you leave that alone? In today's video, it's all about the power. Don't touch it. What I mean by that is basically we've got some limited power connected to the layout. We're going to have a bit of a running session, so stick around for that. So I've got a couple of things on order, so obviously I need to get a few more things in before I can progress with the rest of the power. So I've got a bunch of frog juices on order, and I'm going to get cobalt switch machines in. I'm just going to get the analog ones. I was tossing up between the digital analog, but I'm going to just stick with the switchboards. Probably just going to be easier that I leave the cab to do what it does best, and that's control trains. Let's head under the layout. There's a few items I've got here. If you look to the left, this is the DC bus line. This is be pretty much powering my switch machines, any lighting, and all those sort of DC things around the layout that I might need to power up. Main bus wire over on this side, that's the DCC one, and that's where all my dropper wires are sort of daisy chained and hooked up to, with two main wires here that are feeding, I guess, these block terminals. Further down here, you'll also see my frog juicer. This is a dual one. I've decided to power the points on my turnouts with the frog juicers. One item I will actually talk about is if you are going to use the frog juicers and you also are using the PSX circuit breakers, one thing you're going to have to remember is, especially on the newer PSX circuit breakers, they react in very fast time. They actually react faster than these frog juicers, and I guess why I know that is basically when I was actually testing the layout and testing my turnouts above here, basically I was getting a short. Now I was scratching my head for at least 5 minutes there thinking, oh, maybe I've actually something I've wired up incorrectly, but I actually went away and did a little bit more research, and what I found was basically the PSX circuit breakers actually trigger a lot faster than these frog juicers. So what I've had to do is actually go back to my PSX circuit breaker, and I've had to change 2 CV. So first one being CV55, I had to change that to be a 1, and then I've had to go to CV65 and change that to 128. Basically what that's done is just slowed down the PSX circuit breaker enough for these frog juicers to kick in first. So basically these will kick in first, switch the power, and then allow the trains to pass through the turnouts.